Good evening, everyone. Today is May 15th, 2023. I'm standing in front of this little tree right here. It's a persimmon tree. It used to be this tree right here that I have cut because it was leaning towards the house. I just wanted to show you what life will do. It will just keep on going. It's coming out from the bottom down there. And this little tree just wants to live. So I decided to let it. We'll see if it gets any fruit on it. I doubt it will this year, but maybe next year. I'm going to do my best to keep it small. There's nothing going on over that area. Here's some tomatoes that I planted on this side of the house. It's still looking a little scrawny. A rose bush, I cut it down and I thought I almost killed it, but it's doing all right. Planted some more tomatoes through here. There's Mr. Horatio Kane sniffing the onions. What is he doing? Well, that's weird, Horatio. Don't sniff the onions. There's this apple tree. It's doing pretty good. You see that one little sprout in the middle that the color is different right there? That's my Granny Smith apple tree that I grafted onto this tree. There's that big bird. I just don't know what kind of bird that is. Here it comes. Well, there it is. It's big. Here's some little pots that I got. I need to fill them. I had a little surgery on my hand, so I'm having to be at home and I don't even know what I'm having to be. I know I can't do very much, so it's very frustrating. Here's a tomato plant. I planted right there. My potatoes are looking good. An artichoke is looking like it's surviving me planting it in there. Nothing's wanting to grow in this pot. I just don't know what's going on. It's all soil that I bought from the store, so it probably just ain't good. This is a pepper plant that I saved and overwintered. Looks like it's getting some some blooms on it, so maybe I'll get some peppers. I think it's the shishito. Here's some onion seeds that I planted. I put some sweet potatoes in that pot, but they hadn't started coming up yet. Here is my grapevine. It's got several grape bunches on there. I'm just hoping that they all produce and do well. Trying to get them to train to go up this cattle panel. Everything else wants to go up the cattle panel except for it, but maybe it'll finally start grabbing a hold of it. My Egyptian walking onions have bulbs all over the place. Here's my moringa that I've saved. I think this will be the 4th year that I've put my moringa plants, overwintered them. They're finally starting to spring up. Just a carrot. I cut off the end of a carrot and stuck it in the ground. There's some zinnias, onions. I think it was green onion that I planted, so it's going to seed. There's some snapdragons. This is my pomegranate that I grew from seed. I'm hoping that it makes some fruit. There's a little flower on my echinacea getting ready to open. Some hostas. And the girls. And the garden's doing pretty good. Everything's pretty green. Guess I better let these girls go in the house. They don't like it when I make videos. They don't want to be out here. Come on, Z. Come on in the house. There they go. The garden's looking really good lately. This peach tree's doing well. Peaches are growing, getting bigger every day. This is my pear tree that I planted. Well, I moved over here. I can't open it with that. Hold on. Look what's going up this trellis. Well, some morning glories. Well, they sure will grow up anything. Let's see, I have some beans planted right here. Hoping they'll go up and get up on top of this trellis and grow a bit. Some marigolds, sunflower, echinaceas in there. They're starting to open. Some squash. Some Swiss chard. Some comfrey. My zinnias are trying to come up. There's one right there. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. I probably planted it, and I'm trying to keep from tearing stuff out because I forget what I plant. And this is something right here. It's some kind of butterfly bush, I think. I planted one of my figs right here. Oops, shoot. I don't see anything coming up. I hope it's not dead. This fig hasn't nothing come up on it. Cannas are growing. The girls, they want to come back out, but it's almost bedtime. And these cannas. This right here is my blackberry bush that I bought off of Etsy. It's weird. I don't understand why this part is so light green, but this part's growing up and it's really green. It's weird. I've never grown blackberries before, so I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or not. What if it's really not a blackberry? It is. There's a tomato plant. This is a butternut squash. More Egyptian walking onions and some sunflowers. One little peach tree right there. All these carrots are going to seed. I just love carrots when they go to seed. They're so pretty. And some more of that white stuff. I don't know what that is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, my asparagus always gets away from me. I hardly ever get it because it starts growing too fast. I think I need to move it from this area. But it's all green and pretty. Over here is this Theron winter squash that I planted, that I bought off Etsy. It's looking good. I think there's one coming up right there finally. So I probably need to move this so we can. Ooh. Have some space. Egyptian walking. Look at this comfrey plant. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know what that is growing right there. Probably a peach. That's what seems to grow the best around here. That's probably what it is. That peach tree has gotten so big. Look at this sunflower. It is getting ready to open. I don't know if I'm supposed to cut that blackberry or just let it grow tall. I forgot what I planted right here. I know it's a squash. I don't know what squash it is. I planted some other stuff in there. Then there's some stuff that's self-seeded. I didn't plant. I think it's kale or collards. That's right here. Oh, what is that? Looks like something I need to kill, but it's gross. I don't want to touch it. All kinds of weird stuff growing in here. Look at that little bitty baby sunflower. Some more of this white stuff. And some more of that. Oh man, there's some rhubarb that I planted. Well, that's going to seed. I don't know what it is. Something. Planted a sweet potato right there. My mulleins getting ready. Looks like to flower. Look at all of that. I gotta take off all those bulbs and plant them somewhere. There's all kinds of stuff growing in here, and I cleaned this out not too long ago before I had my surgery, which I had my surgery on my hand like not even a week ago. It's only been about 4 days. That rhubarb, that's going to seed, and I didn't plant that there, and that tree's dead. There's another fig I moved and put there, and it hasn't started growing, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll wait and see what it does. Some comfrey's doing well. Look how green it is, and then this one, I don't know why it looks like that. And over here is where I have my tomato trellises. Comfrey's growing in there. There's beans, zinnias. That one's look like it's going to get a flower. And the beans are looking good. Comfrey's looking good. Marigolds. All of this is that lamb's quarter stuff. Yes, I did. I threw the seeds over here this past winter. I did it on purpose because I wanted to chop and drop it to try to add some organic matter to this area, because I can't grow anything over here. Looks like maybe I can grow this. A bunch of random marigold seeds that I threw over here. As you can see, everything's green and doing well. Some's going to seed. I still got some lettuce. But it's doing good. Oh, I got some drip tape, y'all. Look. I put some over here to try to put around these trees and to water this area, because I knew I wasn't going to be wanting to be out here watering in the heat this summer. That tomato plant, it is reaching the cattle panel, but it sure look leggy. I think it'll be alright though. I'm not worried about it. You can see the tomatoes plants. And I done forgot what some of this stuff was that I planted. But it's pretty. I got kale. Beets. And this, I don't know. I thought I planted a cucumber, But this does not look like a cucumber plant at all. This looks like a squash. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what it looks like when the fruit comes out. All my radishes that I had planted this way, they're all going to seed. My potatoes, they're doing all right. My onions are, I don't know what to do about those onions. They're just all laying down. They're not standing up. They might be getting overshadowed. I don't know. My peas, they're starting to make some flowers. I don't know if they're going to make any peas before it gets too hot. Ratio, what do you think? This fig tree's doing good though. Look at that. Maybe this one had enough good roots on it. Let's see what we got over here. There's a squash right there. I don't remember what squash I planted there. Look at that. Look at that peaches. The pecans are shedding all their flowers. There's a bunch up there, so I'm hoping I have a good harvest of pecans this year. This is my butterfly plant. What is this? This is its second or third year. Morning glories are just wrapping around it, and it still has not made any flowers. I don't know how to make that thing flower. And this is supposed to be an Armenian cucumber. At least I hope that's what it is. I guess we'll find out. At least that's what I planted there. I thought these arches were going to be easy to get stuff to grow up. I don't know. Maybe I got them too high, but hopefully I can get some stuff to grow up the arches and make it pretty. At least this one will have morning glories go up it. And the beans. I should be able to get the beans to get up there. Just wanted to do a quick little update of the garden in May. It's May 15th, middle of the month. I've been enjoying it. I've been thankful to be home and thankful for the rain. I haven't had to water, so I'm happy for that. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your gardens are doing good. I pray God's blessings over you all. And I'll make a video again soon. Take care. Goodbye.